welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite homegirl, Ayana Mertina, and if you're new here, hey, how are you? So today I'm going to be doing a hair tag video, but also kind of like a mukbang-ish video, but not really a mukbang. I'm just eating and talking. But I wanted to do a hair tag video because I've been like scrolling through YouTube a bunch. That's just what I do. And I've seen like a bunch of hair tags. The one I'm getting ready to do is not like a new hair tag, but I still wanted to do it anyway. So if you want to see that, stick around. So as far as what I'm eating, I have this sweet and sour chicken stir fry thing. It was like one of the freezer meals. I have a cup here, got some ice in it, and wow, it's not just ice, it's water. I was gonna say ice water, my brain just like shut out on me. So okay, anywho, let me pull up these questions. So it's just 20 questions. I found them on a blog called 4C Nappy Hair. It's a natural hair and lifestyle blog, but she said that she found them from a page on Tumblr called YouTube Tags XX. So I'm just gonna answer the 20 questions and hopefully y'all find it interesting. If you're not already subscribed, hit the button down below to subscribe and the bell right beside it so you can get notified of my new uploads, because I upload 3 days a week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. And it's not always about hair. I do food videos as well. I vlog as well. So you get a little variety out of my channel. And then of course, if you watch the video and like it, leave a thumbs up as well. But without further ado, and after all that rambling, let's get to these questions. Question number 1. Why did you start taking better care of your hair? That's a very loaded question. My decision to go natural is pretty much what prompted me to start taking better care of my hair. Just because like when I was getting relaxers, my hair never really felt like it was damaged or looked like it was damaged, but because my hair, like, I don't know, I don't feel like I need a relaxer. Like my hair gets straight pretty quick, so I would always end up getting like a burn on my scalp from a relaxer. No matter if I scratched the day before, scratched 2 months ago, like I would always get a burn. So I was like, you know what, I'm over it. Then for a little while I was just wearing my hair like I was natural, but I was still getting it flat ironed every 2 weeks. And then the commitment to going to the salon every 2 weeks, on top of the actual dollar amount that I was spending every 2 weeks, on top of it not really being convenient for my schedule, and then the person that I was seeing, long story short, I had no choice but to take the care of my hair into my own hands, and now I'm out here flourishing, so I think it was worth it. Number 2, what are your 2 favorite hair products? I'm gonna do a styler and a conditioner because that's like my main focus. Yeah, my favorite gel is Wetline Extreme. Like for the price point and just the way it like molds my hair, you can't beat it. You can't. And then for a conditioner, I would have to say any conditioner from Aussie Moist. I know a lot of people cancel that brand because they have silicones in the conditioner and whatnot, but I really don't care. Like my hair is just fine. The slip on that product is unmatched. I'm sorry, it's top tier. Number 3, Whose hair did you admire as a child? My mom, cause that woman has some thick hair, and growing up she wore it very long, and then she cut it off, and I watched her grow it back. She goes between having long hair and then she'll have no hair. Recently she's been keeping her hair, but like I've seen her go from long to short so many times. Like, I don't know, I just love it. Number 4, what is your ultimate goal length? Probably like tailbone length, but I already know that my hair will never look like it's tailbone length unless it's straightened or if I stretch it, because right now my hair is a little bit stretched, but you see where it's hanging, right? And my hair, believe it or not, is bra strap length. So what are you doing all the way up here? It's a shrinkage, man, and I'm okay with that because shrinkage is a sign of healthy hair, and if my hair is healthy, then I appreciate that. But also my hair just like tightly coils. So number 5, how are you going to celebrate when you reach your ultimate goal length? I don't even know. Like, because I can't even say like, oh, I'll do a new color, because I do new colors now. Honestly, I will probably want to cut it because tailbone length is so long. It's like, that's the bottom of your back. Like, that's a lot of hair. I don't know. Took a shot, I guess. I don't know. 6, what are 2 styles you want to try at your goal length? I feel like I've tried everything except, like, so far, except for like a flexi rod set and a perm rod set. So maybe I'll do those then. They can like hang kinda, cause it'll be long. 7, which do you prefer, health or length? Health. I'm one to say that, like, you know, the idea of having like, the idea of doing a big chop for me never crossed my mind, solely because I feel like my head is just too round for short hair, so I transitioned. But if my hair ever becomes unhealthy, or like my ends are split, or like when I bleached my hair last year, if I ruined it, I would have had to cut it off. I'm here for health. Like, I'm all about length as well, but number 1 priority is the health and integrity of my hair. Number 8, which do you prefer, hair ties with no metal parts or butterfly clips? So I guess this is a butterfly clip, and then I just happen to have this sitting here. I definitely prefer a hair tie without metal clips because I can put all of my hair inside of one. I can't always put all of my hair inside of a butterfly clip, and then like the way I put it in my hair sometimes, it just pulls too much. So give me a ponytail holder, please. What products do you prefer? Salon brands, organic brands, beauty supply store brands, drugstore brands, or other? I prefer whatever works, is the most accessible, has the best slip if it's a conditioner, or like the best hold if it's a styling product. Like, I don't really have a huge preference. I feel like I have a good mix of each thing in my closet. Number 10, which product or technique do you think is overrated? I don't really think any products are overrated. I haven't tried everything. No, I take that back. I think that rice water is overrated. Even though I haven't tried it, I think it's overrated. And then like a technique that I think is overrated, honestly, shingling and diffusing. Like I understand, you know, diffusing is a much faster way to get your hair dry and to get some volume in your curls if you have like type 2 or type 3 hair, because like volume is hard to get, I guess. But for type 4, aka this, I don't like diffusing because I feel like it disrupts my curl pattern too much. Maybe I do it wrong, but I don't like it. And then the same thing for shingling. Like, it just takes too long to shingle my entire head of hair. I've only done it once before and I did not enjoy it. No. So, it's a no for me. Number 11, which product or technique do you think is underrated? Underrated, honestly, for a product, any kind of like, I don't know, nothing really crosses my mind. Because there's not, yeah, I don't have anything that I would think is like underrated for a product. But the technique that is underrated, The technique that's underrated would be banding. Because number one, I feel like for as many people, like not even influencers or like YouTubers or anything, like the amount of people that I come across online / in real life that just don't know what banding is kind of baffling to me. Like, I thought it would be like well known. I could see if, like, you know, we were back in the beginning of the natural hair wave. But I don't know, maybe the internet really is that big and I just don't realize that not everything I see, everyone else sees. Number 12, what is your favorite part of your hair regimen? Deep conditioning. I love it because if you have the right one, first of all, it smells really good. Second of all, it just puts all that good nutrients and moisture, and if you have a protein deep conditioner, protein back into your hair. Like, who am I to not love it, right? But also, if you have one that has like a mint or a peppermint ingredient, the scalp tingles, love it. 13, what is the most annoying part of your hair regimen? Detangling and drying my hair. Because even if I were to wash my hair every 3 days, detangling would take me the most time, just based on how my hair curls. And at one point I used to wash my hair every 3 days. This is prior to me having a channel, and I could never get my wash day down to anything under like 45 minutes. And I know that could be like, you know, a really good time, but you have to remember at that point, well, not remember, but like, I would like to note that at that time, when I was on 45-minute wash day, I was not deep conditioning my hair. And I was strictly doing wash and goes. But the way I was doing them was like not how I do them now. Anyway, it wasn't a full wash day, I should say. You know, I was doing it every 3 days. It just, detangling, no. And then drying my hair, whether I sit under a hooded dryer, or I air dry, or I diffuse, or I use a blow dryer with the concentrated nozzle on it. Annoying. Annoying. Whoa. 14, oils or butters. 15, buns or ponytails. 16, wigs or weaves. Wigs. 17, at what length do you consider hair long? I think your hair is long, and I mean like when it's stretched, of course. I think your hair is long when it hits your shoulder. So like if you were to take it from like, hold on, take a piece of hair from like right here and you stretch it and it hits right here, you're good. If you have a piece of hair up here, it comes down to your chin, you got long hair. It may not be long to you, but to me, it's pretty long. If you can get a ponytail, it's long. 18, when is the last time you visited a salon? Oh my God. Oh no, it hasn't been that long actually. The last time I visited a salon was January 2020. I thought it was longer, but it wasn't, because my friend Milan, who does my trims and stuff, she used to have a salon. Prior to her having her salon, it had to have been 2015, I think. And that's only because I was still like trying to figure out how to fully take care of my hair. So I would like dip and dabble at a salon every now and then. But last time was January 2020. 19, what do you like to surf most often? YouTube, personal blogs, or hair forums? First of all, I don't look at any hair forums. I don't really take joy in reading a lot of personal blogs because I feel like sometimes they're like overly wordy, and then they have like a bunch of affiliate links that are like in the way, and then they have ads all in the way. Like if you ever look up a recipe and you go on the recipe page, you gotta scroll for 8 years to get to the recipe part. So like that's how I view a personal blog. Obviously I could be wrong, maybe I haven't seen the right ones, but I prefer to surf YouTube most often because I can like either watch the video, and like watching something is very easy, requires very little energy, or I can let it play in the background while I'm like working, or even if like while I'm editing, doing my hair, like options. And then number 20, what piece of advice would you give to someone just starting out their hair journey? This is if you want to not be someone who wears their hair straight all the time, because I know there are women who are natural, but they religiously flat iron their hair, and that's fine for you. But if you're trying to go natural to the point of wearing your hair curly, this advice is for you. So, give up heat. I know heat has been a consistent thing in your life. It's very familiar to you. Quit it, okay? Number 2. Have patience. If you are big chopping, give your hair time to grow. Like before you sort of be like, oh, my hair don't curl right, it doesn't listen to me, it doesn't do these things. Like my hair is like this now because it is so trained to be like this. I've only wore wash and goes for forever, it feels like. So my hair knows like, oh hey y'all, we got a clump right now. Hey you, come over here, clump with me. We're gonna curl like this. Are you ready? Like it knows the routine. It understands the assignment. Okay, but it takes patience and time. If you're transitioning, don't keep using heat. You know, number 1. But also try to get a lot of protective styles. That way you don't have to like keep messing with your hair and like breaking off the relaxed part faster than you want to, because of the tension your hair goes through when you're trying to detangle 2 different textures. And also, shit, I lost my point. I got those 2 for you. 3rd thing, don't compare your hair to anybody else's. Just because your sister has type 3 hair and y'all have the same parents doesn't mean you're gonna also have type 3 hair. DNA mix is different, and you might end up having 4C hair. nothing wrong with that. That's just how your hair decided to grow. You have to learn how to manage your hair and manage your expectations for your hair based on what your hair, like the stage of your hair. You know what I mean? Like, you can't expect your hair to look like Lisette. What's her name? Lisette, I think her name is. But you can't think your hair's going like Lisette's if, number one, you just started taking good care of your hair, and number two, you might not have the same like hair texture, density. Like, your hair might be more cottony, whereas hers appears to be more silky. Like, don't compare your hair to anybody else's, whether they're related to you or not, because that means nothing. All right? Okay. So yeah, that was that's all I got. The point of a mukbang is to kind of like talk with the food in your mouth, I think, but I hate doing that. So, but yeah, I got a lot of food left still because I was just talking instead of eating and talking. But that's all I have for you guys. I will make a point to leave the questions in the comments below. If you want to respond to them, feel free. I would love to see you guys' response. And if you have any other videos you want to see me do, of course, comment that below as well. And like I said before, if you're not already subscribed, hit that button and the bell to get notified. And then leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And I hope you guys have a great day or a great night. Whatever it is, make it great. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.